we're late again. Hey, welcome to the Pepe Marquito Show. Yes, we are. I just got the notification.
There you go. We own this motherfucker.
La pinga. How you doing,
¿Qué es
everybody?
lo que hay?
Coño de pinga. I can't believe that, that we managed to. Hello, mi gente. Thank you for joining and tuning in, everybody. We're here once again, almost on time. We'll get it, no?
Yeah.
We're gonna get it eventually.
Pepe, I gotta fix your camera. You're out of focus.
I'm not out of focus, mi hijita. It's the. A ver, aquí ya. Am I okay now?
Hey.
I think so. Yeah, you're good.
Está ahí listo.
A ver, espérate.
Come on, bro.
Ahora sí, me cago en la mierda. Es que imagínate, we got the good equipment here. We got the good equipment, we got the bokeh, if you don't know what that means. Bueno, y qué hola, mi gente. It's been a week. There's been a lot of shit going on, let me tell you. Yo por lo menos te puedo decir que, Marquito, tú fuiste a la calle 8.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Oh,
¿Tú fuiste a calle 8?
Not because I wanted to. I got invited to be in the croquetazo. It's a croqueta eating competition.
You went to the croqueta eating competition?
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Me cagué en la madre de todo el mundo because they were there swearing that I was going to eat all these croquetas. Y yo soy gordo, so they think, oh, this guy's going to take it down. But, homie, they told me that the round before me, the amateur round, the winner ate 87 croquetas.
87, 80,
Get the fuck out of here.
That's
So it became
ridiculous.
Operation Fuck This Competition.
Oye, let me...
and I just sat there and I fucking saboreé todas las croquetas one by one. I ate like 8 of them. And I still almost beat a negro that was next to me.
Bueno, let me ask you a question. What was the grand prize?
Bro, I couldn't even fucking tell you.
You don't know what the grand prize was?
Nah, I showed up late. I'm sure it was like a bunch of Catalina croquetas or some
Mira
shit.
degenerado
What?
este.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Where'd you
Mira
go
de-
from?
Oye, bro,
Oye.
look at him. He
Holy
looks like he's
shit.
wasted. He can't even.
I thought it was like the custodian or something.
Coño, welcome to the show. Mira quién está aquí. Naga. Hello, Naga. Naga, ¿qué pinga tú haces?
I got my mom's at Ultra this weekend, so I have to.
Oye, no te
Hold on,
oigo
hold
ni
on, hold
pinga.
on, hold on.
Lily, can you mic him up, please?
What is it?
Pobre.
Mijo.
What did you do?
That's supposed to...
What did you do?
Yeah, coño, pero... Oye, tú
What
estás...
did you do?
So it's.
Hold on. This isn't working.
A ver...
What isn't working, bro?
Ay,
Everything's working.
ya, se te voy.
I can see it. It's working.
On.
Yo te digo, mi gente, que we here at the Pepe Marquito show...
I haven't tried to trim them today, but whatever, bro.
Those armpit hairs have legs.
Oye, caballo, what the fuck are you doing over there, Naga?
I'm doing laundry. I told you said I could use the laundry here because I couldn't fold at my house.
I didn't mean you could do it during the fucking show, bro. What are you doing?
I thought it was.
Oye, pero tú no tienes... Tú te vas a cagar. Tú te vas a cagar en la hora que...
I didn't think it was going to be on camera. You didn't say camera. You said podcast. I don't know. There's a difference.
You know you've already been on the show one time, right? You've been here at this time on the show one time.
In addition to letting him do this laundry, you think you could also let him hold your deodorant? Porque la verdad que el tipo está...
No, bro,
tiene una
that's
peste que le enfrenta la pinga.
That's the fresh smell. Hey, I got this from a fat guy. But he no longer wears it so far.
Yo, de pinga. Bueno, welcome to the show, Nagas.
Welcome. I'll put on a shirt. I just got out of the laundromat.
You do smell good.
Yeah, no, really.
Smell
You know what
bad?
you look
No, you
like?
smell
You look
good.
like one of those internet thoughts that does she'll do like a live video in the laundromat, and it's like
Yeah.
she's changing, se le sale una
She's in a
teta.
thong.
Yeah, cute as fuck.
Show us some nipple.
Nah, bro, you gotta.
Oye, Lily,
Show him those
where's your-
armpits.
My new thing is Snapchat.
Are you talking to the computer? You're talking to the computer?
My new thing is Snapchat. Look at me on Snapchat. Pray for my premium. You get to see nipples
Maybe he
and
fucked
titties
me.
and balls.
What's the name of
His Patreon.
what's the name? What's the name of your Snapchat, Papa?
Papa Balata.
Papa Balata. What the fuck?
Papa
is that?
Barata. That means like he's
Papa Barata.
Papa Barata, like a
Papa
cheap
Barata.
potato.
Jesus Christ.
Cheap
Yo,
potato.
this weekend is Ultra, right? I got these shorts. What do you think? These shorts
That's
for
what's
Ultra?
up, bro.
Oh, you're gonna wear
Where
those
the glow
you're
sticks,
I like
bro.
the ombre.
You're gonna wear those.
What about my arm hair?
Fuck off.
Wait, you're gonna? Is that what you're wearing to Ultra?
This is what? These pants?
No, that wife beater.
I don't know if I could go in there.
I guarantee you they don't let you in with that armpit hair.
I guarantee you they
I
don't
think I
let
have
you
to
in
shave it.
like
You
that.
think I have to shave it?
They're gonna think you're a pedophile, Papa.
100%, bro.
They're gonna walk in there and they're gonna be like,
bro? How old on camera do I look?
It's not about how old you look. It's the
50.
vibe. The
They're
vibe.
saying
They're gonna be like bad news.
Chime in here. Let's give
The audio.
Saba.
If we lost audio.
A pop, whatever you want to call it, bro.
Oye, papito, mira ahí, mira a ver, and make sure that
It seems like the audio is coming through.
There's audio. I'm gonna wear this shirt for now. This was a good one
manda pinga.
from a fat guy.
Yeah, it seems like there's audio here.
Yeah, Lily, why don't you fuck it? You know, you should have been doing this pero ella para ser vaga, imagínate tú.
Le ronca pinga, Lily.
Lily, le ronca la pinga.
I'm writing in the chat.
Oh my God, espérate, Marquito, mira a ver on the left. Mira a ver on the left, ahí donde está the camera source. What is the audio source?
MGXU.
Okay, that's supposed to be correct.
I'm gonna reload that.
No, yeah, go give it a shot.
Where can I put my water again? We're just gonna want to split on stuff.
Just, yeah, it's fine like
just
that.
right there, right?
Coño, oye.
I'm almost done, bro.
Yeah, is it coming through?
Yeah, the audio's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
There
Coño, brother, pero why the fuck do we listen to the guy that has a fucking Chinese computer? And imagínate tú, el tipo tiene un fucking Barcero Berry from 1997 y nosotros estamos prestando, oye, dale, cojones, if you don't have an iPhone 10 and please don't tell me that the shit is fucked up porque mira lo que pasa. Si tienes un Barcero Berry y me dices, oye, no se te ve bien la computadora, me voy a cagar en ti, te lo juro.
If you're
No, not really. Thank you. No, honestly, thank you for the
focus.
feedback. Yo soy el come pinga. Oye, ya que estamos aquí, Saba, tú, Saba, ¿qué pinga tú haces? Saba, what are you doing? What is that, water?
Water again.
Wait, is that water?
Water again?
Don't. Why are you gonna check it?
Is that water that smells like vodka?
No, is that water? Is that Russian water?
It's Russian water.
Russian water.
Yalu, it's the best water.
It's from the lake. It's from Lake
Puts our
Stoli.
hand-
Wait, you know what's
Why,
funny?
You want some?
It's from Lake Pepe.
Is it good?
It's from
When's
Lake
the last time you
Stoli.
cleaned the fucking rim on this flask, bro?
We really
Why
gotta
you-
get
why you
everybody.
tell-
We
hey,
really
bro,
gotta get
I don't like
everybody.
this
Mike,
cookie, huh?
cállate la boca, viejo. We gotta get everybody fucking earphones in here. Everybody's talking over
water.
each other. Ahí no se oye ni cojones.
That's a good water.
It's
It's vitamin water.
Hey, you know what that's from? Lake Stoli.
Vitamins.
Oh,
That's a good joke. You like that?
Is that a spring?
You're just gonna steal my joke because nobody heard
That-
it, so
what?
you're gonna
What do you
say
mean?
it
That's
now
your
that they're
joke? What
silent.
joke? You
Why
said
does
that?
everybody
That's
have
my
Starbucks,
joke.
bro? Where's
That was
my
your joke?
Starbucks?
You're gonna steal my
The
joke
only
on the
joke
air?
here are the LA Lakers, my friend.
Coño, good segue, Marquito.
That's the only joke here.
Coño, I'm glad you bring that up. Sports news.
Wait a minute. I don't even
gonna
get.
talk about
I don't get.
Tannehill again?
I don't get
wanna
the
hear
You're a
about
question
woman. You
of,
don't get an opinion on
of hey,
sports.
how
Everybody
are
needs
you,
to
Lily?
Everybody needs to calm
you
down one
mention
second.
How are
Why?
you, Lily?
Hold
How's
on a
your
second.
weekend?
Hold
I don't get
Hold
this.
on. Stop it. Cállense la boca. Por favor. One at a time. Porque no oigo ni cojones.
She was the only one talking.
No, everybody was telling her that she wasn't her day. Dale, so, ¿qué
I was
pasa?
saying, you asked Halo and Caballo how was their week, and you guys just skip right over me. I don't get to
Okay,
say
very good.
love.
Next,
Nada.
Saba, what were you going to say?
Let me mansplain why she doesn't know about sports.
Nobody said
'Cause
about
what do you
sports.
know?
I said, why didn't I get the question of how was your week,
Okay,
mama?
everybody, let's fucking
Okay.
focus on Lily. Because you're not on camera, that's why. Because you're the fucking ghost you're still not going to be on
How
camera?
was your
You
weekend,
could be
Lily?
in another room.
Are you
Nobody
gonna-
will know.
Lily's the one that requires pleasantries when you call her.
No. Why?
Oh,
Imagínate. You
I
know what
mean-
she's like? She's like that fucking, like that blogger. What was her name? Jessica.
Oh, my God.
Jessica Lombardi or something like that.
Lombardi? Like the
yeah, she
trophy?
was the girl. You know who that was? That was the girl that she was the one that started the whole thing about catcalling.
Oh, yeah.
That she couldn't stand.
that
Why is
girl.
everybody telling me she did a video and it was like,
yes.
oh, everybody
that dumb
catcalling me and
bitch.
telling me to smile. And then like 2 years later, she wrote a blog for the fucking HuffPost or the Washington Post saying that nobody catcalls me anymore and I can't. And I hate this culture for making me miss it. Oh. So she was blaming. First she was complaining que todos los machos le estaban diciendo, coño, mami, tiene tremendo culo. And then 2 years later, cuando se puso fea y gorda, she would walk down the street and dice, coño, nobody was checking me out. And I'm so mad because this culture has made me miss that. Like, what is that fucking supposed to mean? Como pinga?
She obviously turned 30. right?
Yeah. She was.
She turned 30 and fucking.
Well, I don't think it was just turning 30. I think she was out in the sun for too long or something in Brooklyn. Porque estaba, oye, se puso, 2 years went rough on her. She looks like she was in Vietnam.
Holy shit, bro.
That bitch looked like she went through Vietnam.
Can you imagine the headache that fucking woman is if she had to go to start the whole cat calling thing and then come back and say that she fucking missed it? Can you imagine the headache that bitch is back at home?
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
She was good.
If you watch that video, buena estaba la jeva.
Estaba
Tenía,
buenísima.
vaya, there was a reason. I
she was
remember
being
watching that
backed
video and going, I don't see what the big fucking deal is. Everybody's like, hey, baby, hey, you look good, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Somebody, if I was walking down the street and somebody said to me, oye, papi, well, they do. When I go to the little cafetería, en la ventana, la vieja que está en la ventana siempre dice, papi, ¿cómo tú estás? ¿Quieres un cafecito, mi cielo? Ven para acá, mi chulo. I'm like, coño, that makes me feel good. Ay, qué lindo tú estás hoy, qué rico tú hueles. Hey, ese perfume. I'm okay with that too. Si me viene un macho, I don't care. I'm not homophobic. Si un macho me viene y me dice, let me tell you something. If a gay guy tells you, Saba, if a gay guy compliments you and tells you, hey, you look good, you're hot, you're looking good, you take that shit as a compliment. Because if anybody knows what the fuck looks good, it's a gay man.
Well, not
100%.
according to Adrian Broner.
Man, I
agree with that.
I think you're mansplaining again about being men.
No, he's straight-splaining, bro.
Straight-splaining? You're gay-splaining.
Gay-splaining.
Yes.
What is that show? Queer Eye for the Gay Guy or whatever?
Straight guy. And that's
Yes.
it's no longer. It's just called Queer Eye.
for the...
They should have a show, the reverse of that, straight eye for the queer guy.
And then they just make him wear this shit like I'm wearing.
They make him look like a piece of shit.
Make him look like
At the end of the show, he's on unemployment. He looks like shit. He hasn't fucking.
Why, I look like that right now? No.
No, I wasn't insinuating that.
You look full-time employed. Don't worry.
You look like you're blind. I'm looking at the live video feed. It looks like
You look like you.
blind.
You look like you sell
Like you're
Xanax.
blind.
He didn't look down once when he was putting on his shirt.
No, you
the
look like a
motherfucker,
blind
he
man.
looked blind as shit.
You look like an extra
But
from
look,
Point
Pepe,
Break.
according to Adrian Broner, if you hit on him and you're gay, he will kill you. I don't know if this came out yesterday. He did like a live stream. Adrian Broner. He said like he.
That's not King Kong, right? That's Adrian Brody.
Broner, the
Adrian
fighter.
Brody. Adrian Brody is the guy that played.
No, not Brody, not the actor. The
King Kong.
King Kong? He played King Kong?
He didn't play King Kong.
He didn't play King Kong.
The new
King
one.
Kong played King Kong.
Adrian Brody was in the new
Not
King
Adrian
Kong.
Brody, Adrian Broner.
You mean that he was in? No, Pablo, not King Kong. He was in the new Predator.
Predator. He was in Predators, but he was also in King Kong. But he was one of the actors.
And the pianist,
The pianist was him too.
or someone say pianist.
Pianist.
The pianist.
Yeah.
we'll
So
say-
okay,
You
whatever.
know,
No,
the
Adrian
fighter-
Broner. Adrian Broner is a boxer.
Yeah.
He's from
I have no
England.
clue.
So he was saying that if a gay man ever hit on him, that he would kill him. So like it's like I don't know. This
Yeah,
is
that's
that's
fucking
that's some
ridiculous.
that's
but he
some
didn't. Say,
stupid.
he said it a lot more
Sensation. That's
How would you kill him?
more
He's
aggressively.
a boxer. Of course, he's gonna say stupid shit like that. You know what? It's the problem with that.
What?
That's
tip
what
your
people.
bartender.
That's what tells you. That's why you know that guy's gonna lose his fights. That's why he got fucking knocked the fuck out last time. I think it was.
Speaking of
about-
fighters and stupid shit. Did you hear fucking McGregor got arrested down here again?
We talked about that last
Yeah, we
week.
did.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
That's a week old, Papa. But did you see that Jorge Masvidal won the motherfucking
yeah.
beat Darren Till? Underdog. That guy was the underdog. I don't know why the fuck he was an underdog. That guy's got more experience que coño su madre. He started out with Kimbo in the backyard.
Oh, get the
I
fuck
said,
out.
yeah, like 15 years ago or some shit like that.
Holy shit.
And he worked his way up, learned how to fight. Guy's one of the best fighters in the fucking UFC.
Well, he was number 11 before. He was number 11 fighting the number 3
I'm sorry, how do you know this?
Where's he from?
because I watched the fight.
He's from
She's
Miami.
informed, you sexist motherfucker.
Fucker, why I
don't
can't
know
watch
about- I
UFC?
just asked, how do you know this?
Because I watched the UFC
You
fight.
said number 11. You said numbers.
you know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You
I
know.
ca- I
Well,
can't
Jorge
say-
Masvidal-
You know what? I don't know numbers. I don't.
Well,
Jorge
I-
We
Masvidal.
don't have
Any
on Lily
numbers.
sometimes, but you know
you-
when Lily knows her shit, bro. Lily knows her shit, alright?
Thank you.
I'm not saying that.
It was Women's International
Okay,
Day the
bro.
other day.
This is just going nowhere. You want to know what it is?
I don't know shit about numbers.
Oh, I watched Joe Rogan and he has like fighters
Oh,
on, so they
okay,
talk
that's
about
all.
fighters.
I'm not. You know what?
Well, he fought
Both-
Darren Till.
everybody.
And Darren
You
Till.
might fight both of you right now, 2-on-1. Let's go.
I don't know.
Do it for the Vine.
I'll put
What?
I'll put money on me.
What, are you done flirting, guys?
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah,
I don't know
sorry,
what's
baby.
going
Are we done
on.
flirting? Are you guys done
Jesus.
playing with each other?
No.
Playing with
Hey,
each
I don't
other's
know.
dicks.
Okay. Anyway, Darren Till is the guy that is number 3 in the world, and he fought for the fucking the championship 1 fight ago against Tyron Woodley, I think.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Anyway, it's a big fucking deal. It's a welterweight champion, right? That's
Well,
what a very stacked
Very
division.
stacked.
And fucking Miami boy beat the
Masvidal.
fucking shit out of this guy. Beat the shit, knocked him out. It's the worst knockout I've ever
Well,
seen in
what's
my
awesome
life.
about it because now he won't
Yeah,
go
can
up
you pull it
for.
up?
He's not. He won't go up for a belt to what's it called when you go to fight somebody. He's not due to fight the champion, but he has like one more
title?
fight before he could go on
Yeah,
and fight
bullshit.
the
Bullshit. They better give him the champion. They better give him a title shot next.
Darren Till, was that his name?
Darren Till versus Masvidal.
Masvidal. Yeah, and it's funny because he's like super Miami. He's like
That guy's the shit. He
So
looks.
is Tillo?
Yes. He kind of looks a little like you.
like you. Yeah, I was watching the fight and I'm like, he looks
Gordo y
exactly
lindo.
like.
He's minus the gordo part.
Yeah.
He's a bad motherfucker, man. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal.
Can I
Good
play
job.
this shit on YouTube?
With no voice, yes.
Well, can you do that? Won't we get?
If you put it in the little screen, it'll be okay.
You get a little screen.
I just created a Wix website for my business.
Oh, you're gonna play
So
the
now we're
commercial
doing
too?
ads?
We're doing ads for
Espera.
people now.
Yeah, free advertising, baby.
Oh, that's great, Marquito. What are you gonna
Hey,
show
why
them?
don't you guys have the money to pay for like no advertising? Just saying.
I don't think he has that on
Look
his
at this
account.
motherfucker.
But these are.
I don't
this
know,
isn't
bro.
working.
I mean,
Well, here's what it is. I don't know what you're looking at right now, so
so he might be on his fucking. I don't know.
I'm just trying to find it.
Might be on
It's
his-
gonna be tough to find.
well, let me know when you get it because we just got radio silence here. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you what happened.
I was
It
just
was
gonna say-
keep talking and
I
I
was
have to
gonna
talk.
say-
It was
I was
by
gonna say
far
the
the
UFC
most. Oh, yeah, espérate. It is by far the most vicious and horrible knockout I've ever seen.
It was great.
Well, not ever, maybe, but it's in the top
Ever?
5. Yeah, it's
I mean,
bad.
there's a.
It
few
is
ever.
a
What
fucking-
about that guy who lost his eye?
Oh yeah.
Michael Bisping.
Yeah, that's a.
He didn't lose his eye in the ring.
He
Or
lost
he
like
did-
vision. He
Lost it
couldn't see.
afterwards.
Yeah, he got hit with a fucking. He got hit with a pool stick in the
Yeah,
face.
so that
no?
doesn't count because that's after the fact. After you
he's
know
still-
the.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm talking
He's an
about the
idiot.
ring, Papa.
yeah.
I don't remember Michael Bisping losing an eye in the
I
fucking.
think you should look that up too after this.
It's not
I
the
mean,
worst.
This is not an MMA show.
It's
It's the
It could be.
reason
Why
the
not?
reason why
Funny.
it's such a
Why
bad
not?
knockout though is the reason why the knockout is so fucking brutal is because the guy's head. So he knocks him out on his feet, right? You ever seen somebody get knocked out on the feet? Le meten un pingazo and they're sleeping before they hit the ground.
oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, the guy's asleep before he hits the ground. So when he hits the ground, his fucking head, the bounce from the mat, like when he fell down, vaya, el pingazo fue him connecting to the jaw. Pero el segundo pingazo, que lo dejó, vaya, descojonado, was when his fucking head hit the floor. You hear that shit
got
around
the whiplash?
the whole fucking stadium. Tu oye, bah! And everybody goes, ooh.
Oh, I gotta see this now.
They're gonna they left that guy fucked
I can't
up.
find this full video. Let me see.
Well, why do you want to see the
Or-
full video? Just look at the
You
knockout.
could look at the
No,
highlights.
no. It's that.
You could find a highlight clip.
Well,
but,
okay, well,
Let's move on.
yeah.
Actually,
Alright, okay.
You
I would
playing
like
it?
to mansplain.
What
Michael
UFC?
Biggs,
Oh,
Michael Biggs did lose his eye fighting Vitor
Vidal?
Belfort.
Peter Belfort?
Vitor.
Why do you,
Peter, he called him Peter.
Yeah,
why'd you
Peter.
call him Peter?
I said Peter.
You said Peter.
I'm a little Russian.
Peter.
Peter.
all
I'm
that-
dying to see
it's
el
all that Stoli
despinguete.
Lake water.
Are you playing it on for the crowd?
Be a technical lockout. That's a good one because he lost
Marcos,
his
do you
eye.
have that live?
You have it live.
So it was only one knockout, right?
Yes. Do you have that up for everybody to see, or are you just watching?
I'm trying to get to the right point so everybody doesn't have
That
to.
doesn't make sense. There was only one knockout. Yeah. You get knocked out. You don't come back.
no,
from
but
a
you
I would
knockout.
like to know if you drink one cup before bed.
You don't
get
get
out.
knocked, not from a knockout.
Well, it's not a knockout then. If you
Yeah.
get up,
A TKO is a
that's not a knockout though. Technical.
technical.
That's a technical knockout.
a knockdown then.
That's
No,
a
it's a
knock-
knockout.
KO
You
is
don't
a
understand what she
knockout.
was saying. She said, "Of course, there's only one knockout. You won't because when you get knocked out, there's only one."
Hey,
Forget
I
it.
have to really explain.
Never mind,
She's
bro.
still wrong. It's that's a TKO. If you get knocked out and you don't
It's
get
a
up,
technical knockout.
it's a TKO.
She would.
You could get knocked out 3 times in a fight. And
Yeah,
still
but
get,
semantically, that's incorrect. Knocked out. If I knock you out, you're knocked out.
You're knocked out.
Sleeping.
technically,
Yeah,
if you knock me out,
if I'm the
technically,
ref and I go, hey, you got knocked
No,
out,
a
then that's a
TK.
TKO.
No.
Because
A
I go-
TKO is if
Yeah.
you is getting knocked out without going to sleep.
Yeah, somebody stops you. TKO.
Yeah. If somebody stops
So
it.
I'm the ref and I go, hey, you got knocked out.
Without
Sorry.
going to sleep or without getting counted
Knockout.
out. But there's no count out.
Technical knockout. But if you get knocked out, hey, it's all good,
it's
bro.
still
Hey, have some
knockout.
more
It still
water.
goes down as a
This
knockout.
is vitamin smart water. You get smart.
Adrian Rodriguez says that this is a boring.
Yeah, he's fucking right.
Who the hell is that
Shit
guy?
is going fucking rough right now.
Go take care of his baby.
You know what I would? You know, Adrian, you should send us the picture that you know. Adrian's a good friend of the show.
Is he?
He's a model. Yeah, Adrian's a model. He's
a model?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
he's tall and-
he's tall and he's been doing a lot of work. You know,
On his face.
and he was showing me his new series that he's gonna be. We should share that shit.
new
I don't
what?
know. A new series of photographs that he did for.
Oh, like an art piece?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
he's a local artist.
Oh yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, then- Ooh,
A
there it
local
was.
artist. So he's crazy?
Oh my
or-
God! Do you guys realize how much?
This is still going on.
There's a lot of noise there. Cut the audio off, Papa.
Sorry, bro.
Natural Hulkster is asking me if I've gotten laid yet. No, I have not gotten laid yet.
That guy
So
Hey.
Hey Lily, how's this? How did you do in school this weekend?
Oh.
Did you get an A in your project?
What professor did you blow?
Well, let me tell you, Lily had a project where she was supposed to do a film, some sort of artsy film, and she did something. No sé, I don't know what the fuck did you do.
Oh, I made a film. I had to do a film based off of a piece of music that my teacher assigned to us. So the music that I was assigned inspired a film that I made about Bigfoot.
This is taking too long.
It was about Bigfoot.
Why don't you just say I made a fucking movie about Bigfoot? Yeah,
I made a movie about fucking Bigfoot.
Oh,
that's
yeah?
very good. What
Yeah.
did you? What grade did you get?
XX
I got a good
or
grade.
Regular?
Oh.
Not an X, it's triple X.
Pornhub? Can I
No,
pick it
it
up?
wasn't a
That
porno.
sounds like a
Does
porno.
it have a chatterbait
No.
on there?
It wasn't a porno.
Lily
No.
meets Bigfoot.
But there was an issue because we're pitching ideas for our latest films, and there's one of my classmates was giving her presentation, and it's part of the program or part of the process where we get back feedback if our idea isn't necessarily the strongest. So everybody in my class is giving her feedback, giving her comments. The moment that I say the first words that come out of my mouth, and it's automatically I'm getting like hit with fucking like
Mija, apúrate, por favor.
what? I'm
Get
getting
to
hit
the
with.
point.
She, I guess, gets offended by what I was saying, not what anybody else was saying, and then she picks a fight with me. And I think that she snaps at me because she doesn't think that I'm gonna say anything back to her because I do look passive. I don't look like.
What did you say? What the fuck did she say? Don't
She
give me.
said, "Thank you, teacher."
Ooh.
Like super. And I told her, I'm like,
Well,
well,
what were you? You're like my pinga that raises her hand and goes, I don't
No.
think that's very good.
I didn't
can
even
just
say
imagine
that.
how
I gave
annoying
him.
Is that what she is? You're the girl
No.
that raises her hand and starts
No,
giving her
I didn't
opinion.
even say that. No, I gave.
What was your
gave
opinion?
Fair feedback. I said
What
that.
was your feedback?
I said that her partner's idea was really good, and maybe they should, talk it over more and come back and combine the two ideas.
So basically, you said, well, that sucks. You should use the guy's idea.
I
That's
mean,
what you said.
I said that they should.
Yeah, your idea's a piece of shit. Maybe you should use
Well,
your
that's
boy.
part of the process. You're gonna get if your idea isn't necessarily strong, you're gonna get back feedback.
Well,
There's
maybe
nothing wrong with
maybe
that.
you weren't very good about giving the feedback.
No.
Maybe you were a little judgmental, no?
No, because everybody else was giving feedback. But I think the fact that, like I'm saying, I'm a girl, and because I look a certain way.
But why does it have to be
What
her
is this
fault?
look
Why isn't
a
it? Why
certain
can't you
way?
just observe
Why
the
are
way?
you using this look a certain way? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
what
I
if
just
she-
gotta
Incredible.
chime in.
I don't think that has anything
the
to do with it.
fact
I think it
that
might
she
be. Well, listen, you're saying the fact that you look a certain way, but what is it? What caused the issue for her to even get there to say, "Oh, fuck this bitch. She looks like that." What upset her? And I think
Well, it
the
wasn't-
root of the problem probably was the way that you delivered
I
your.
didn't.
your
Honestly, and I was
comments.
very aware aware of like how because I know the type of person that she is.
Yes, I know, but
So
you're
I was
not a very good
careful.
authority. You're not a very good authority about with your own. You're like, oh yeah, I told her very nice.
I was very
I can't see myself?
careful. I was very careful with how I was giving back what I was saying to her.
What do you think, Marquito?
I think that Lily probably is the annoying ass.
Because if you're gonna tell somebody that their shit sucks, you gotta tell them in an extra nice way. How did you say it?
I did. I said it exactly the way that I said it.
Say it again.
I said maybe that they should cut together and flesh out the idea a little more because he made good points and.
I've heard Lily.
You saw how that was
on
3 times.
Real producers, like in Hollywood producers. I could just imagine.
That's some condescending shit, man.
Of course.
You know how you say that?
The shit that everybody else was saying was a
course.
lot
On
worse,
camera, bro?
and they were completely
There's
like
5 seconds late.
unaware.
Yes, Saba. Of course there is.
They
Why?
were.
Because it has to travel through a wire to get to the people's screen.
How does this work, bro? Can you tell me?
He has to explain technology.
I think I'm gonna end the fucking show.
On a lighter note,
Everybody's high.
on a lighter note, we don't have fucking Ryan Tannehill anymore as a quarterback.
Oh, is that a good thing? I don't know anything
What
about
did you
football.
call him?
Ryan Tannehill, motherfucker, that's his name.
Who is that?
I
Yeah,
never
thank
heard of
God.
it.
Who
Never
is that
heard of
guy?
it.
Fuck Ryan Tannehill,
Really?
number one.
So wait a second. So
The
we got
former
rid of.
quarterback?
So we got rid of
We
the
got-
only quarterback that we had, and what?
We got rid of one piece of shit Ryan for another
don't need
But
fucking
tell us
shitty
why we
Ryan.
lost. We lost a pick in the draft.
No, we traded him for a pick in the draft.
Didn't they get a pick?
Wait a second. So
with the
somebody
trade?
fucking actually gave something of value for that guy?
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
don't
would
think-
have done it for free. Like just take his contract.
You
I
know
don't want him
what?
on the
You
team.
know what? Let me tell you something. You know what's gonna happen? It's the fucking curse of the Orange Bowl curse.
The Orange Bowl curse.
You
Which
ever
was
heard
that
of it?
one?
You know which one is that?
one?
That after the Orange Bowl, after they tore down the Orange Bowl, los Dolphins no hicieron ni pinga ever again.
Yeah.
Ever? You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, it's the Orange Bowl. That when the story, the curse or the superstition is that after they tore down the Orange Bowl to fucking, or they switched over to Joe Robbie Stadium. Que ni pinga.
Bueno,
That's it.
bro.
Nunca hicieron más nada.
I rather not win another fucking Super Bowl.
Well, let me tell you something. What
Than
happened
go
with
to
Nick Saban? Mira,
Orange
Nick
Bowl,
Saban
man.
estaba aquí, ¿te acuerdas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Saban was here. Tremendo muerto, tremenda mierda, tremenda fucking. Everybody was like, fuck this guy.
And what about the
And then he leaves. And what happens?
He goes and becomes
Alabama?
the best college quarterback.
Best college
coach
fucking
again.
coach in the history of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that maybe a problem. The problem maybe isn't here, no?
What is it then?
I mean, the problem isn't the people, no?
Stadium?
It's
I
the
think the
city.
problem
No, I
is
think it's the
Dolphins.
fucking management, man. It's the people that are running it all
Bro, it's
along.
the fucking front office. Hey, we let go of one Ryan to get another Ryan. Fitzpatrick is he's gonna be better than Ryan Tannehill was. Pero de pinga, bro, like when
How's your fantasy going?
for that we fucking tanked the season. I don't play that.
You don't
bullshit.
play that shit? You
Nah,
don't play
fuck all that.
fantasy football?
You don't.
Just saying, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of little fantasies about how much you love.
Nah.
Man.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! You got.
Hey, bro.
So,
was
so who is
cousin.
playing? So who do we have now? Who are they replacing him with?
Bro, we got a guy that's been around 8 different teams in the league. Nah,
That's
more
promising.
like 5
So like a
different
hoe.
teams.
We got a hoe.
Look, listen, he's a solid quarterback, but he's obviously not a Super Bowl quarterback. I would have preferred to fucking sign Lily so we tanked the season, lose 16 fucking games, and get a real fucking pick next year.
They've done that. That's not the first time they would have done something like that. What were
Done
they
what?
suck to?
Yeah.
No, we're the opposite. We're the team that fucking we're cool with just being 8-8, bro. Yeah. Listen, this year when we beat the fucking Patriots at the end of the year, everybody was happy fucking yeah, we beat the.
Hey, we beat the
5
fucking
draft
Pa-
picks.
We beat
on
Because
the
of that?
win. On
We
that
beat-
win.
So you're
We
saying
beat the
that we
fucking
should have
Patriots.
taken one for the
Take the
team?
L.
Yeah.
Take the fucking
Oh,
L.
you're saying that if we would have lost that
We would have
game,
been had a better.
6 draft picks higher, we would have
Wow.
fucking gone. But
So they're not
everybody,
playing-
we're all cool with mediocrity. Let's go 8-8, bro. Fuck yeah, 500.
So there's no strategy in the way
Fucking
that they were.
Dolphins.
well, wait a
Fans,
second.
bro.
Hold on a second. I mean, technically, the people went there to see. Oye, the people went over there to see.
They don't pay shit. Sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
Caballo, estoy hablando con el chamaco y tú estás ahí hablándole like you're whispering in his fucking ear. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Winga.
He doesn't know how.
Caballo, the point, what I'm trying to make is that if you are the people, the fans pay to go see somebody win.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? You're just gonna have the Dolphins. So you think that's an appropriate strategy? You think that's what they should have done? Just go there to lose?
Yeah,
I agree
absolutely.
with Kyle.
You kind of like hinted through the media, through the press, and you 2-3 seasons. Absolutely, man. We need a fucking quarterback. When we need a high draft pick to ensure that quarterback is likely to be good.
Yeah, but you also need money to pay the salary to that quarterback. So if you just let everybody know, hey, listen, guys, we're just going to suck for the next fucking game, nobody will show up.
But you don't tell them that.
I don't know.
They've
We
already show
sucked.
up regardless.
Yeah, we sucked for a while now, and people just continue
that's
to
what
show
I
You
up.
gotta think
fucking-
long term. You can't think
What
short
I want to
term.
know is that if we've sucked this fucking long, and we have, how in the fuck are we not getting any fucking draft pick?
Because for what
Ni
he's saying,
pinga?
what he just said.
We're stagnant. We're just always in the middle. We always get bullshit ass fucking picks. The picks that we do get, we fucking throw to hell. I mean, and we put, 7 years it's been now with Ryan Tannehill that we invested in Ryan Tannehill thinking that he's a franchise quarterback. 7 years later, he's still a fucking bullshit. He's never going to see this field again as a starter. He's over there as a second stringer in Tennessee, and unless there's an injury, he's never going to see the field as a starter. And that's the guy that was our franchise quarterback, $95 million. Some asshole decided to fucking pay him. And by the way, did you know that we're the only organization whose owner doesn't live in our fucking city?
Yeah, doesn't he live in Michigan or
In
something?
fucking New York, bro. He's from New York.
Also, right there, there's no commitment. Like, there's no
There's
no outreach with the city.
There's
or
no real connection.
Yeah, bro, but you know what? That fucking, at the end of the day, that's his fucking team.
It's about money, I know, and he's going to try
That's
to...
his fucking team. Y tú eres el come pinga que es over there mamándole la pinga a un team que, coño, and it sucks.
The natural hoaxer says that the last time the Dolphins went to the playoffs was in 2008, and that was because Brady was injured.
Yep.
The last time the Dolphins did anything that was worth watching, you weren't born.
Yeah.
You were getting, vaya, le estaban metiendo palo a la vieja. Y el viejo estaba diciéndole, coño, es rico, I love you. Y le metió ahí y saliste tú.
Hey, I know you like talking shit about Marino, bro, but he was worth watching. Marino was worth watching. And he had a great pasta place over here in the Grove.
I'm really happy that you like to watch men.
You know how much money he made off shirts?
Men in tights.
I'm really happy that you just like to watch men in tights being mediocre and not doing shit. That's cool.
That's bullshit because I used to watch the lingerie football,
You better not
brother.
say the Heat.
I used to watch lingerie football when it was live. Like,
I don't know what that
Yeah, what? That doesn't tell me anything. It's just a bunch of fucking butch ass tortilleras over there beating the shit out of each other. For that, you go to jail.
no, they were
Become trans and get arrested. And you'll see the same shit. Orange is the new black. Para la pinga.
Orange is the new teal.
Or pink.
Fuck.
Oye, ¿y qué más tienes ahí did you have, what the fuck is going on with the Heat?
Well, somebody
Do they still
mentioned that
suck?
about
The Heat,
going
bro.
up there with. Hold on.
Fucking Whiteside is our Tannehill with the Heat, bro.
Really?
He's just a little more talented. He's actually he's a beast down low when he wants to be, but
Don't say that. You need to really be
beast
careful.
down low.
Be
Like,
careful with the
that
way you
homoerotic
fucking see it.
Well, Mike Garcia in the comments wants to know, Pepe, your opinion on the Heat and Dwayne Wade's last year playing.
Yeah, bueno, imagínate tú. El tipo está viejo. I can't believe. Let me tell you something. That shit that he did with the fucking Warriors.
He's only 85, so...
Did you guys see what he did with the Warriors a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I saw that.
He fucking game-winning fucking shot. Ahí, pinga para ti.
I was
By
so-
one fucking point. That's amazing.
I was so distracted by his new hairstyle. Have you seen it?
you don't like the braids? I like
You don't like the braids?
cornrow.
Those struggle braids.
There goes Lily. Oh, Lily. Lily is so stylish.
Yeah, you don't talk that shit about weight and let
Yeah,
Gabriel
see?
Union
So
let Gabriel
stylish.
Union hear you talking shit.
Yeah, for
I
real.
don't like the braids.
You don't like the braids? Well, it doesn't matter because you're not going to suck his pee-pee, are you?
It's 'cause
What
you're
does it have
¿Tú
racist.
le vas a mamar la pinga a Dwayne Wade?
No.
No? Or do you want to watch him play?
So what do you care?
Do you want to watch him play or do you want to
Oh
give
my
him
God,
fat shit
I
advice?
give a comment, I give a fucking criticism, and everybody jumps down my throat.
I'm just
I
saying
feel
that
like
that's
I'm
the
in class
wrong
all
thing to
over
be
again.
saying.
I haven't said shit, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
Oye, Ultra is this weekend.
Yo,
It is.
How about that for a fucking sport?
It's not here. It's
Patilla
not here. It's somewhere in
What do you mean it's
that's
not
a
here?
fucking sport, bro.
Key.
It's Key
Virginia.
Biscayne? Virginia Key.
But it's not here. It was right, like, whatever we are, somewhere in Miami.
It's
Whatever.
in Virginia, Key. It's over in Key Biscayne.
Yeah, it's in Key Biscayne.
It's somewhere in
But see,
Miami.
You know that Key Biscayne is not in Key It's not in Key Biscayne. It's in Virginia Key.
Yeah.
Virginia Key is not considered Key Biscayne?
No. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
But isn't it on Virginia?
I can
Isn't
look
it
it
on
up.
Key Biscayne?
I can look it up.
No, that's true. It's actually Virginia Key.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
Virginia Key is not Key Biscayne. I know that. Mira, Adrian, you should ask Adrian because Adrian is like the
little
fucking
bicycle rider or
yeah. He's a bicycle. He's a part of the community
Oh, that's
of
cute.
bicycle riders that have built that shit.
Oh, that's cute,
awesome.
bro. That's really cute, man.
Virginia
Why are you guys so
Beach.
fucking? That's awesome.
You're
He
the
rides
fucking,
bike.
you're that guy
does
that
more
fucking
exercise.
clogs, you're that guy that
He
clogs
does
the
more
traffic,
exercise
asshole.
than
No, he
anybody in
mountain
this
bikes.
room.
Come
Considered
pinga.
Miami-Dade?
In Virginia Key.
Still considered Miami-Dade?
No shit.
No shit, come pinga. What do you think? It's not Cuba.
Manda pinga, tipo este.
Oh,
Monroe
I'm
County.
Oye, bro, tú
you
estás
say
borracho.
Virginia Key, I say Key West, and Key West is not.
They're both
Key
in
West is still
Miami-Dade.
Miami-Dade.
That's not. Nope.
What is it,
I
Monroe
will look it
County?
up. I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Anyway,
Tri-county,
different
tri-county, tri-county.
I'm wondering how the hell they're going to deal with the traffic situation because they're still having a problem. They were supposed to present
You sound like a traffic person.
they were supposed to present like a resolution to like the issue with traffic, and apparently like it wasn't up to standards because they're trying to use water taxis to transport the people from and to the
to
the
go to
festival.
Ultra.
Yeah, because it's a
Fire Island?
huge issue
I
with
think
the
listen,
traffic.
that water. I don't know what if
It's
it's
gonna
only
be
for
on-
Ultra, but I actually presented that idea to the Knight Foundation, like in those that you know how they do something to make the city better. I personally think that they should set something like that up down south, where they just make a parking lot where 2,000 people can set up there, and you ferry them over to downtown.
Like
Oh,
in
that'd be
Kendall.
awesome.
Cut, you know,
Well,
number
the
one, you
traffic
take 2,000-3,000 people out of traffic.
You mean like the Metro Rail?
No, I mean
It's
that
on the
doesn't.
fucking water.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
a
more
ferry.
scenic and it's
Because
more enjoyable.
From down south, like I'd say like Cutler Bay over there by Matheson Hammocks or Black Point Marina even, that shit in the water is a good 15-20 minutes if you cut straight across.
It wouldn't be good.
Why?
It wouldn't work.
That sounds very enjoyable.
Because the fucking cost of the fuel to do that is probably triple or quadruple what it would be. Coño, you know how much fucking fuel you need to gun a
No,
boat?
but the money, it's a private business. What
Yeah, so
I
you pay.
propose, it's a private business where you're paying to park in that fucking parking lot.
and you pay to get
and
on
then
that
you
boat.
go with, and then you go
get on
a
a ferry, and the ferry there's una carretica ahí. And you
Yeah,
fucking
but
buy
how much are you
carretica,
gonna sell?
cafecito.
How much are you gonna sell per ticket? Papa, eso va a costar un cojonal.
What if you're transporting 2,000-3,000 people a day? I mean,
Maybe on a boat.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean, how much money are you going to charge your customers?
you can for that. I mean, listen, from south, from Cutler Bay all the way to downtown, that in gas alone in one day, you're talking about $5 to $10. Parking in downtown.
Marcos, in a boat. Have you ever been on a boat in Miami?
Yeah, I've been on a boat,
Do
bro.
you know how long it takes to go empty on a boat in Miami? Papo, tú vas de aquí, tú vas de Sunny Isles.
This is a steamboat engine, bro.
Ah,
This is a steamboat engine.
bien. I thought you could
Come
run
on,
it
dog.
because you could
Like
do
a
it like
paddle
you should
boat.
do
Like a paddle
you should
boat.
do it themed like you should do it themed like the old like olden days with a paddle and you have like slaves going
Throwing coal in that
Like
shit.
yeah like that like fucking rowing and shit.
But they're actually subcontracted, so it's not slavery.
Or what
Yeah.
about like the river boats?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll just be indentured servitude. Coño, it's a great idea. Do it.
I'm telling you, bro. Bueno, the Knight Foundation shitted on me.
They said fuck it.
They said, fuck you, guy.
Hey, imagínate, bro. They don't want to support any creative ideas. You know,
No,
anything that's
fuck
really gonna
those
make a change. Fuck it. It's all
guys,
ballerinas y gorditas y fucking croquetas.
Okay, that's 100%.
That's it. That's all good.
Ronca pinga.
Well, para la pinga, are you going? Are either one of you really going to Ultra? No.
Ultra, I need to. If my bean plug comes through, I'm going.
I'm going.
You could send a GoFundMe to
The Michael.
send me to Ultra. I could only go one day though.
I need minimum 6 Instagrams.
My mom and I got a babysit.
Hey, speaking of, I wanted to touch upon something that we went over last week. I give a little update. Something that we were talking about. Remember, we were talking about how social media accounts the social media giants are.
Oh my God, yes, bro. Touch on
They're
that, please.
fucking up all of anybody that is saying things that they find what they deem offensive.
Are you talking about Devin Nunez's cow or a mom?
Well, no, I'm not talking about Devin Nunez, but it's related, yes. So Florida,
About that?
so so people don't talk fucking shit. Florida is the best fucking state of all the states, pa que lo sepa. So they just put up a bill, I think it was early this month. They put up a bill to protect people that get banned for fucking anything, hate speech or whatever.
I put up the article.
So in Florida now, they're going to pass some shit that if you get banned from social media accounts for hate speech or censored in any way, you will have the you can sue the social media company for $75,000.
Fucking amazing, bro.
So you'll be able. It'll be legal to do it in Florida. That's fucking amazing. I'm so happy for
All right,
that.
so how do we get 75?
You gotta get banned.
So what that means, bro, is that right now Facebook, they can ban you and tell you
Well,
fuck
how
you.
about
You just don't like what
YouTube?
you're saying.
How about YouTube?
Yes,
that's
all
what
of them.
that's what he's
All of them.
referring to. Every
So
platform.
is that what we're doing right now? I knew it.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's why it's getting. Here's why it's getting the. You know what's fun, because I want to clarify the fact that everybody keeps harping on. It's like, well, that's just going to promote extremist language. Good. Who gives a fuck? Good.
That's
Because
free speech.
it's free speech. It's free speech, and people, remember Lily's argument?
She's in Canada.
Remember what Lily's argument last week was? That, that's a private company and they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Number one, porque oye, eso se me quedó en la cabeza and I had to think about it for a second. But let me tell you something. All of those, so this is really fucking interesting, especially given the shit that went down when yesterday, last week. So, part of the
I'm sorry. What went down?
what?
What went
He's asking
down,
what
bro?
went down.
Well, I'll get to it, Papa. Chill out. Anyway, so the thing that I'm talking about is this. Okay, so those companies are private companies, but because they act as a public square, okay, they promote themselves, they are registered themselves as a tech company, right? So as a public, and because people speak on their platform, they're like a public square. What a public square means is like if you were gonna do that aquí, and if you were gonna give a comparison in real life, you can compare it to like
Public park?
Yeah, well, but nobody goes to the park to talk shit. Like, think of it,
like a
think of it like like in Miami, if you go over there to a government center, tú sabes como tú ves ahí todos los negros ahí hablando, calling people racist white devils, ovejas.
Israelites.
Yes, or you see some fucking balsero on a hunger strike, mandando Fidel para la pinga. You see all those people that are doing that. Whenever there's some fucking protest in Miami, it's either on 40th Street or 49th Street.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like the public square, right? Or people that stand in front of Versailles, whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, part of being in the public square means that your, people that are on your platform, whatever they do, whatever they post, you're not liable for. So, for example, if you put up a fucking film of yourself shooting up a fucking mosque or a bunch of people and live stream it on your shit, Facebook isn't liable for it. Because as a public square, you're not liable for the things that people say in the park.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not gonna fucking, just like you can't sue Bayfront Park for hosting some fucking rally or whatever, right?
Yeah, got you.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. That only applies as long as you treat your fucking, digital place as a public square. The second you start fucking imposing your views or imposing bans or doing all of that, you're no longer a public square, Papa. Now you are now you're fucking you're what do you call that? You're mitigating the conversation. So you're not allowing for that. So now, if that's the case, if you're going to decide to moderate the conversation, then you got to moderate all the conversation. If you're going to moderate some conversation, then you got to moderate all the conversation. So now you're legally liable to what's said in your platform. So suck that dick.
Fuck yeah.
That's the fucking argument that the bill.
I have a question.
Yes.
Devin Nunes' mom Twitter. Devin Nunes' mom Twitter. You don't know about that?
I don't know what you're saying.
All right,
we
Devin
apologize
Nunes'
to
mom.
whoever lost an ear out there.
Yeah, for real.
Devin Nunes' mom, which is a parody of Devin Nunes, who is part of whatever political.
Is it his mom? Is this his hand?
What-
Not
get to the-
actually his
get to-
mom.
okay,
Is that,
Anyways,
is that English?
Anyways, so what happened was that
First of all, explain who the fuck Devin Nunes is.
he's a congressman.
From where?
Actually, isn't he a senator?
No, he's a
Yeah, he
congressman.
was on one of those
You know him?
committees.
So shut the fuck up, bro.
All right. So what happened? Dale.
Anyways, his parody of his mom and a cow and a cock got on YouTube. On Twitter, and they sued him. Sued them, the people
Who sued what?
Devin Nunes is suing the people.
The cow, mom.
The cow, the cock,
cow.
and the mom.
Okay.
And guess what?
That has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
I'm fucking lost.
I know.
Yeah, Devin Nunes is suing somebody that's slandering him.
But it's not
made a
slander
parody
because
account.
it's if I said Pepe Billete's mom, you can't prove that I'm not your mom on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but that you're suing.
How can you
You're
prove- how
suing
can
an
you prove?
individual. That's not what we're talking about. What
But
we're
nobody's
talking about.
getting sued.
Contact
What we're
his mom
talking
and ask
about.
her.
What we're talking about is suing the platform for
You
what
could,
people
but
do.
Still, how many Devin Nunes are there? How many Pepe Billetes
What are you
are
talking? Oye, bro, estás perdido para la pinga.
Off the rails.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's like, look, what you're describing is like, see, if I go on the internet and I say, hey, DJ Nagas loves eating babies.
What I do?
He loves eating babies. He's a fucking baby-eating cannibal son of a bitch. And I put that out there, and it fucking gets popular.
bro.
And it gets popular, right? You're a fucking vampire.
A baby eating vampire.
You could sue me for libel and for slandering your name. That's different. But you
What?
can't sue Twitter for fucking.
But how many? Well,
Wait,
it
you can't
depends.
sue
Why
him because
can't
he's
I-
a public figure.
Oh my God! Will you? This is will you people stop confusing everybody?
I'm not a public figure, so you could do that. You could actually.
Yeah,
do
okay,
it.
but we're not gonna argue it.
Go fund me at baby eating.
Baby eating Halo.
DJ Nagas.
Okay, well, anyway, before you
$50.
let's go back to what we were saying.
And I'm
The
looking at the
fact
computer
that there is that loophole exists,
Yeah.
that now, okay, you want to moderate the fucking internet? No problem, but you're going to have to moderate everything. And if everybody's on fucking whatever is there, so imagínate tú, if that would have happened, if that bill would have been in place, it would have passed in Florida, right? And they would have fucking had that, the second that Facebook live stream comes on, somebody in Florida could have sued the fuck out of that guy.
Fuck yeah.
I,
Hey,
What
it's
if it was
genius.
a-
It's genius, bro.
what-
Natural
Scott.
Hulkster in the comments says that I agree with Pepe, but your argument is flawed. Social media companies are privately owned. Social media companies are not paid by the people who subscribe to them. Public areas are available because of tax-paid dollars by citizens. Therefore, freedom of speech must be upheld, but not.
Yeah,
when it's
Papa, but you have
regard-
to, but you should look into the tax status that private tech companies are allowed for dealing in the public domain, because they're letting people work in the,
Like
they're allowing the public to create, it's not a service, coño, ¿cómo se dice? A public utility. They've allowed them certain, as a private company, they've allowed them certain liberties. Look it up. You don't gotta believe me. This is part of a House bill.
And to that point,
And because they have violated the agreement of acting as a public utility as a private company, they say, bueno, está bien. You want to act like you want to be the moderator, then you got to go through with all of it. Because in the event, let's put it this way, if the U.S. government did not give them that status or that leeway, they would be liable. If that were treated as a regular company, imagine this company right now, ¿verdad?
Yeah, facts.
If you go outside and you fucking, like you're on a job and you fucking shoot somebody while you're holding the camera, I can be sued.
100%.
A liable suit for what you did.
100%.
¿Verdad?
Well,
It's the same fucking shit.
Well, he's saying that the internet is not a public utility.
Oh well,
But
but the government gives it. The government is the internet is a public utility. Number one, number two. But since it's we'll leave it at that. But it's treated like a public utility. It's not given the official status of a public utility, but it is treated like a public utility. The fucking whole, cut the internet off right now. Stop treating it like a public utility. Cut it off right now. Will it affect the fucking civilization or our society, our economy? Will it fuck our economy up? The same way that it does the electricity, the same way that it does the phone lines. If you cut electricity, is it going to disrupt the fucking economy and disrupt the natural flow of whatever? Of course. Same thing. The same thing with fucking the electricity, the same thing with water, and the same thing with the fucking internet, my friend. So it
absolutely.
is a public utility.
He
Absolutely.
said to start your own social media.
I am. It's going to call mamamelapinga.gov. Chatterbait.
Hey, and to that point also.
Thank you. What was that guy's name? ¿Cómo se llama?
The Natural Hulkster.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Natural Hulkster. That's a good chime in, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the bill is genius because it's gonna, if it passes, it's gonna force Facebook to basically allow every fucking thing again, because the second you start getting sued, 1, 2, 10, 8 people win a fucking lawsuit, is a dundada.
Well, but that's what, you know, what's the problem is that, you know, bringing this up because, you know, the shooting last week has been a very tragic, it was a very tragic thing, obviously. It was a fucking psychopath that did some psycho shit, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
But it's brought up a lot of fucking, you know, a lot of people's conversation, a lot of people that are malicious. There's some people that have some legitimate concerns, right? That are on one side or the other, like, oh, let's ban all fucking guns, let's ban the guns, ¿verdad? And then look what happened in New Zealand now. Now in New Zealand, they've made their gun laws even stricter.
Yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous. There was only 37 fucking murders in all of New Zealand last year, and before that it was less. And I was like, coño de pinga. They have a lot of fucking guns
You know what
already.
they did? They
Well,
already,
thank you.
right after that, they banned.
They banned the AR.
Military.
They banned this. But all that, do you think that a fucking, here's a fucking, why is, that's the lo como pinga, que es that logic. Do you think that somebody, okay, do you think that a shooter is going to give a fuck about a law, about a gun? That guy's not going to give a fuck about a gun law. He doesn't give a fuck about a murder law.
Fucking ridiculous.
He doesn't give a fuck about murder laws, but you think he's going to obey gun laws? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't have to go to New Zealand, bro. Chicago, it's illegal to have a gun
Nobody's
there.
gonna fucking obey. If somebody's gonna fucking shoot people, you just buy a fucking gun. And you go shoot. You don't shoot people with permission.
So
Of course.
So how
Thank
do
you
you
for-
how do you tackle the problem then? What's
Well, I would say
you're-
let everybody arm more people, but whatever.
Arm
The whole
more
point that
people.
I'm saying.
Open
is-
carry.
No, forget about this. I'm not going to talk about that part.
Explaining.
But the
Right.
part that I'm saying is the part that they're talking about, because a lot of, you know, for me it's the speech argument, because a lot of people have been saying, oh well, you know, this is what they want to ban. I think in New Zealand they banned some access to 4chan and 8chan and
Oh,
all of those
shit.
things. And I'm like, Papu,
China.
that's the worst fucking thing that you can do. The worst thing that you can do is restrict people from saying things.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The more you restrict people from saying shit,
The angrier.
and the more isolated they become.
Just
And
like this show.
when you have people that talk about something in the open, you have an open dialogue. Coño, you might even change his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It happened with that girl from the Westboro Baptist Church.
Absolutely.
Mira, and here's another
that
thing.
an HBO?
Hate speech. Here's another thing about hate speech and these fucking comapingas in the Facebook. Yeah, nobody likes to hear people talk shit and call them racist names. Claro, viejo, pero espérate un momentico. What are you going to do? You're going to protect people from fucking speech. I don't like what you said to me. You called me un cubano cingao. Like, what the fuck, man? What the hell happened that now we have to protect people so much because a word might offend them? Dale pa la pinga, people. If you can't fucking take a goddamn insult, que te digan gorda, que tiene la pinga corta, te vas a cagar en tu madre when you go into the workplace.
For sure, bro. It's identity politics. Olvídate, the second
It's
that took over-
ridiculous. It's absurd. So the hate speech thing, mira, number one, it doesn't exist because the fucking Supreme Court 2 times has already said that shit is protected. You can't ban it here. We're not fucking Canada.
ridiculous.
We're not fucking UK. It sucks, but you know what? The NAACP fucking defended a bunch of the NAACP.
Of course.
Okay.
No.
The NAACP
Is that the
protected the
rappers?
right, went to court and protected the right of a bunch of fucking Ku Klux Klan and not neo-Nazis back in the 80s, I think. Their right to protest, to have a protest, and to say a bunch of fucking racist shit. The NAACP wins.
Genius.
I think it was the NAACP. Is the NAACP?
That's them. I mean, that's the one that
or the
for
Southern
African
I
Americans.
think-
No, it wasn't Southern Park. I don't
NWA.
remember if it was the NAACP or...
NWA?
NWA.
I don't remember. Well, but it was. It might have. It was the NAACP. It was one of those big fucking. It was one of those.
Actually, yeah.
And
NWA.
fucking protected a bunch of racist Ku Klux Klan neo-Nazi skinheads so they can go and do their protest. You know what that is? And they did. And you know what? Fuck them. Nobody cared.
I mean, it's smart because it kind of it
Yeah.
presents these people. It brings it to the light so that
Good
people can
people.
see that.
yeah, and they see what fucking assholes they are.
Yeah.
Look at the Westboro Baptist Church people. Those people, there's nothing more
Good
disgusting
people
than
on the
a
left,
comapinga
and
eso.
you have good people.
For sure.
Yeah.
But everybody hates them because
You
they
have
know
good
who they
people.
are. And good. But you're gonna fucking make it. You're gonna ban it now. You're gonna make them fucking crazy. Okay, thank you everybody. What are you doing?
Oh no, I was saying there's a comment in the chat for Marcos that he looks. What does it say, Marcos?
Que me veo lindo. A motherfucker said that.
Really, Lily? You gotta,
Well,
so
Stevie.
you gotta
That
stop
was me,
the
bro.
flow of
That was
conversation.
me.
No, it was
That
a
was
guy.
me.
It was a guy.
I didn't
Yeah, it
know,
was
but
me.
I didn't stop the
No,
flow
mira,
of it.
I appreciate it, man.
But I think you know what? I disagree with you as far as I think
I'm gonna
a
start
private
sending
company
some cute.
has the right.
little-
The private company has
Hello,
the right
macho.
to determine.
Well, it's 6:15, so the show's over.
No, it's not. We started.
It's time to go.
We started at 6:21.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
because of me. Oh.
Hey.
Well, go ahead.
That I do think that a
Anyways.
private company has the right to decide who's on their platform or
Well,
not.
I
but at the
explained
same
to you
time,
why
I know
that's not a that
But
doesn't
at the
apply.
same
Puppet
time,
explained
I
to
do
you.
think that people, because I had this situation happen in class today. I mean, in class the other day, it's a perfect example. Like people that can't take criticism, that can't handle
Well.
when somebody says something that they disagree with, they freak out.
I'm not a lawyer. But you
What?
said one. I'm not a lawyer. But,
What are you talking about?
But you said
He said, go
the other
call
day-
Hannah, bro.
You said the other day, and then now I'm sorry.
What did
I'm
I say
gonna
the
have
other
to-
day? I said
Yeah, when you said you already stopped.
Well, mi
That's
gente,
it. You lied.
That's the show for today. We'll see you
tune
next
in
week.
next week,
Tune
man.
in next week. Hopefully,
Let's
we'll have our
go.
shit together by then.
Don't worry about it.
Bye.